thumbs up. And that, as you can imagine, is a huge relief to everyone here at Celtic Park. Having said that, the conditions obviously are very far from ideal. Heavy snow falling in the west of Scotland, indeed, as far as we know, over most of the country from late morning. The access to the ground is certainly not ideal. There'll be long delays, and the stadium at the moment, in fact, is only about a quarter full. But the good news is that the Coca-Cola Cup final between Rangers and Hearts, it does go ahead with a 3:15 kickoff, and we'll have it for you live here on BBC Scotland on 1. I'm delighted to say, too, that our studio in May back at Hampden was, of course, the most convincing Scottish Cup victory for 24 years.
Jury to Loudrup. That's good running by Loudrup, a chance here for Rangers. That's the opener. Hearts were ripped asunder, and Loudrup's finish was deadly. And a bloomer by Rousset. Well, a sense of stunned amazement around the stadium about this. Who would believe it? Jury's pass, here's Loudrup. Manis goes back with him. Played it early this time for Jury! And that was a beauty. And no more than Rangers deserve. They're totally in command. Well, the goal accepted in quiet fashion by Cahoon. Towards Loudrup, he's only against McManus, he's still on his feet. And this is Jury, surely the fourth. It looks so easy. No answer from Hearts. And here's Loudrup. Jury's inside, looking for his hat-trick. Measured for Jury. 5-1 to Rangers. Loudrup the provider, Jury the finisher. Well, the face lights up. Rangers manager, he knows that the season is ending on the highest of notes.
Well, it was an awful afternoon for Hearts, obviously, but all credit to them, because the best cure is to come back and play another cup final as quickly as possible.
Rangers manager Joachim Bjorklund and Brian Loudrup have passed fitness tests on hamstring injuries. Both play. Paul Gascoigne back 2 after missing the Champions League tie against Grasshopper through suspension. And Ali McCoy starts after his 2 goals in midweek, going today for his 9th winners' medal in this competition. David Robertson, after a bout of flu, starts on the bench. On then to Jim Jeffries' side. Dave McPherson's absence clearly a blow to Hearts. He picked up another knock, as I said last week, and a straight replacement in that area, Pasquale Bruno, coming into the heart of the defence. Frenchman Stéphane Pye plays in his first cup final in Scotland. He partners John Robertson up front. And Neil McCann, losing finalist with Dundee last year, he'll play wide on the left. Darren Beckford, scorer of one of the semi-final goals against Dundee, is on the bench. Back to you, Rob.
Thanks, Davey. Well, I would think that Rangers are mightily relieved to have Brian Loudrup in the team. Hearts less so.
No question of that. I mean, they'll think back to the final last year, the Scottish Cup.
I would imagine both managers feel fairly confident, but they come into it with a fair bit of baggage from previous contests, notably the Scottish Cup final.
And that perhaps there's a problem with his fitness. The conditions are pretty poor, underfoot conditions, very dodgy out there, very slippy. So we can only put it down to that. I wouldn't think that there would be any other reason. David Robertson, when we saw coming back and really doing particularly well in the game since he has come back, I would put that one down to perhaps a slight doubt on his fitness.
Well, they really will have a miserable afternoon as far as the overnight conditions are concerned, but they will be hoping to forget that because of what's happening on the pitch. and that will be produced by these players now. Appearing in the tunnel, Gary Mackay leading out Hearts in the absence of the injured skipper Dave McPherson, and the Rangers captain, of course, Richard Goff, behind his manager there, Walter Smith. A chat between the managers. Walter Smith not succumbing to the elements as far as overcoats are concerned, although he will obviously start the match as usual, I think, in the director's box. Really in good terms with Jim Jeffries, who will be in his usual position in the technical area, getting, no doubt, very upset from time to time, as he tends to do as the match unfolds. So a big occasion too for the little mascot who won the right to be here. A little chat there from Walter Smith, which will be remembered for many a long day, I've no doubt. So anxious moments for the players. The tension on the faces there as the players come through, except for Charlie Miller, who's clearly relaxed. McCoy looks tense. Big occasion for him. Paul Gascoigne too, very solemn. So let's do the greeting for the players. Well, the moment these fans have been waiting for, the arrival of the teams for the first major final of the season. These Rangers supporters hoping it's the first of three. Hearts, I think, perhaps less modest in their aspirations.
Concentrated on the wounds that they felt in the dressing room after the humiliation of that defeat.
I think it'll be a motivational factor, Rob, no question of that. When you have suffer a defeat like that in a cup final, the one thing you want to do is get...
So, a check on the team lineups there. The big surprise, of course, the absence of David Robertson for Rangers. He's been suffering from flu all week. He's lost some weight, so he makes way there for Alan Moore, who'll play, I think, at right back with Alec Cleland on the left. Brian Laudrup and Joachim Björklund have passed fitness test to play, and Paul Gascoigne returns after suspension. For Hearts, they've lost their captain, as I said, Dave McPherson, failed the fitness test. Pasquale Bruno comes in to replace him. But it is an attacking lineup, that, with Neil McCann on the left side of the four-man midfield to support Stefan Pye and John Robertson, the striking partnership. McCoy is looking for a record 9th winners' medal in this competition. He's also looking for 2 goals to match the League Cup scoring record of the former Rangers centre forward Jim Forrest. He has scored 50 in all. McCoy is on 48. And for the French goalkeeper Gilles Rousset, an opportunity to put behind him the nightmare of the Tennent Scottish Cup final in May, when he lost that second goal through his legs from Brian Laudrup's cross. So it's an opportunity here to redeem himself completely in his own mind, because he's already a firm favourite of the Hearts supporters. And the referee who made that decision an hour ago for the game to start reckoned now to be just about the best in Scotland, Hugh Dallas from Motherwell. So the toss of the coin results in Hearts kicking off. So there will be an attempt, I'm sure, tactically, to cause some problems for each side by Walter Smith.
The only previous one, some 35 years ago, was threatened by fog. There was a very serious threat posed to this one by snow. That has been cleared, and we're all set. The atmosphere will warm us up.
The Coca-Cola Cup final of 1996 is on the way, and Hearts so enthusiastic about this opportunity to get right back on the rails after the cup final defeat in May. John Robertson trying to test Andy Gorham from very long range, early thought in the game. Well, Hearts leading goal scorer for 13 out of 14 seasons while he's been there. Remarkable record. Helped on there by Moore, and there have been some tactical alterations, all right. Alec Cleland is operating on the right-hand side for Rangers. George Alberts is on the left. Alan Moore's in the middle of the field with Charlie Miller and Paul Gascoigne. The players enjoying the chance to pass the ball and settle early in the game. A heavy tackle on Brian Laudrup by Paul Ritchie. So Laudrup was the player who really destroyed Hearts, with Gordon Jury, who's got a hat-trick in the Cup final in May. Here's Charlie Miller. Petric well forward. Space again for Miller. Movement offered by McCoist up front. Neil McCann very deep, helping in defence. Lashed away by Bruno. So some tinkering also defensively by Hearts. Paul Ritchie is on a man-marking role on Brian Laudrup. That's very interesting indeed. Billy, what do you make of that?
Well, it's obviously the importance of Brian Laudrup has not been lost on Hartfield, but it's a difficult role because Laudrup's good at picking up a little bit of space and running at people, so that'll be an interesting area of the field.
That's good play by Robertson. Albert's clearance rebounds from Stefan Pye. There's a little bit of play there though by John Robertson.
Well, John Robertson in and around that box, you've always got to be aware of him, because whenever there's opportunity for a shot, he'll take it, and wasn't all that far away from getting something happening for his team there.
So Alberts has dropped back to the role he started the season in that wing-back position on the left-hand side. Not his favourite spot, but with David Robertson's blue bug causing him to sit on the bench this afternoon, he's been returned to that position. Here's Laudrup. The shadow again is Ritchie. See the ball skidding beyond Poynton there. So Poynton had a very important role. He's playing on the left-hand side then of Bruno, with David Weir at right back. Ritchie has been sacrificed on Laudrup. So Craig Moore, I think, is being invited to settle in the middle of the field in a holding role to allow Gascoigne freedom to go forward. This is Poynton. Linking with McCann. Good running by Poynton. Away from Petric. Move continued by Robertson and Pye. Here's Paul Gascoigne's first real involvement in the play. Well tackled by Mackay. Here's Mackay again. Hearts have got Colin Cameron wide on the right-hand side of their four-man midfield, with Mackay and Fulton in the centre, McCann on the left. Here's Fulton. Won a Cup Winners' Medal for Celtic against Rangers in 1989. Colin Cameron was in the Wraith Rovers winning team against Celtic 2 years ago. Careless ball back from Moore, gives possession to Hearts. Well, these opening stages in cup finals, Billy, very important.
They certainly are, and you know, at the minute Hearts look well equipped for this one. You know, obviously they froze a little bit, I felt, in the Scottish Cup final, but there doesn't seem any sign of that this afternoon, and indeed they seem confident about what they're doing. That it's an interesting system that they're playing, and to be quite honest with you, that they look very comfortable at this stage.
There's a good ball up the line, Laudrup at pace, goes away from Bruno and Ritchie. Needs support in the centre. Very good recovery by Paul Ritchie. The 21-year-old in the heart of that Hearts defence was such an important role.
It's a good pass, and this is one of the dangers when you're doing a man-marking job. A player like Laudrup will always seal away, but all credit to Paul Ritchie, makes a good recovery there.
Well, Rangers certainly got a threat from this corner kick. Goff, Moore, Petric, all in the middle. Clearance came from Fulton. Gascoigne getting his customary reception from opposing fans. Laudrup Belgium against Fulton. Headed away by Weir, straight to Gascoigne. Oh, terrific skill by Gascoigne, but an excellent tackle by Gary Mackay. By holding off Petric, who was guilty of a foul. So a free kick to Hearts. Petric was a culprit. On that left-hand side for Rangers defensively with Bjorklund and Alberts. Well, it's quite remarkable to think that there had to be a pitch inspection. McCoist is offside. Set off a shade too early in his last final here at Celtic Park in the Coca-Cola Cup. He scored the winner coming on a substitute in 1993 against Hibs. But remarkable, when you see the pitch right now, that there was a problem. The ground staff though worked extremely hard, clearing snow from Andy Gonham's box, which was the main problem for the referee. You can hardly tell that now, as the weather has settled. Poynton's long pass. Bjorklund showing his good understanding with Gaw. Gascoigne to Miller. Good play by McCann. Here's Cameron. Robertson waits in the middle. Well, looking for a runner on the far post. Stefan Pye was too deep. Well, Petric conceded the corner. And happily at that rate. Good opening this.
It's nice work by Hearts, but I think this year with Stephen Pye really has got to force himself into the danger area just that little bit more. Held himself back and consequently nothing happened.
So God on the organiser at the back for Rangers. 8 shutouts in 17 matches this season. That's Cameron's corner. Good punch by Gonham. Here's Poynton, pressurised there by McCoist. Poynton still well forward. Misunderstanding with Robertson. The Hearts are certainly taking the match to Rangers early on. Remarkable too how quickly things change in terms of personnel. Rangers only with 5 players in the starting lineup. They played in the cup final. Hearts with 6. Fulton trying to thread that through for Pye. That was Gascoigne. Here's Miller. McCann did just enough. He's done some very good defensive work, Neil McCann. He played in the final for Dundee against Aberdeen last year, on the losing side on that occasion. Gascoigne takes over in midfield. This is Miller. Pulling all the men back to face the ball, allowing Rangers possession in this position. Concentrating and tight marking inside the last third. Petric to Cleland. That's Laudrup. Faced by Ritchie. Raw free kick. Laudrup thought he was getting that. The referee waved play on. Petric. Clearance there by Weir from McCoist. Great footwork again from Gascoigne. Laudrup away from Ritchie. McCoist. 1-0 to Rangers. McCoist does it again. Goal number 13 of the season. One off the League Cup scoring record now. Created by Laudrup.
Well, this is He's got a little bit of room and right in the heart of the area there, and you don't have to tell Loudon too often about that. He sends it straight through to him, and there's McCoist with a very cool finish, and that's typical of the man who's done it so often.
Well, fascinating there to see McCoist. There was no attempt at real power from McCoist. It was accuracy he went for, and that's what left Rousset helpless. And just the start Hearts were desperate to avoid. They started brightly, they played well in the opening 10 minutes, but with Rangers' first strike and goal, they had the lead. An offside decision again, giving a free kick to Hearts. Albertz swapping places there with Moore. Task for Paul Ritchie, Billy. He was asked to do a great deal there. To look after Loudon for 90 minutes really is a remarkable task for anyone, never mind a youngster.
Well, I think it is a very difficult one. It's a very risky one, as we've just seen, because Loudon's got the ability to peel off his marker, find a little bit of room, even in amongst a whole lot of defenders. He did it there. He saw McCoist. I think possibly that's where Hearts will be annoyed, because McCoist was left unattended, right in the danger area. Loudon picked him out, and you don't have to offer McCoist too many chances like that.
This is Craig Moore. Catching McCoist off balance. Poynton. And now Robertson. Hearts very anxious to strike back quickly here. Started very positively indeed. That's an easy clearance for Goff. He picks out Gascoigne. Good running by Moore. Matched though by Weir. Here's Cleland. That's for Gascoigne. Caught there by Bruno. Free kick and a yellow card, I think. I don't think it'll be worse than yellow, I must say, but Bruno being beaten to the ball there by Paul Gascoigne. Sharpness and change of pace.
It's a magnificent run by Gascoigne. Started it. Late challenge here. I'm not convinced it was totally intended, but nevertheless, it's a free kick in that area. But you know, it's indicated of how involved Gascoigne has been in this game as early as this stage.
He's been booked. The yellow card has been shown to Pasquale Bruno. Paul Gascoigne appears to be all right, but this is a very good opportunity for Rangers from outside the area. The angle is good for George Albertz. Rousset's conscious of his shooting power. Scored 4 times this season, 3 times in the Coca-Cola Cup. Albertz. Well, we're not queuing up to be in that wall, I can tell you. There's certainly a sense of duty which took these players into the wall to face Albertz. Have possession again. They've had plenty of that in the opening quarter of an hour, but the vital statistic is that opening goal from McCoist. Goff's header helped on by Gascoigne. Well, difficult times now for Hearts. The young marker Paul Ritchie has lost Loudon once to vital effect, and now central defender Pasquale Bruno has been yellow carded with 75 minutes to go. Albertz, McCoist. Now Moore. Accurate pass to find Miller. Cleland for Rangers. Gascoigne. This one by Moore. Brian Laudrup not pleased with Craig Moore there, giving a bit of stick for the quality of the pass, or the lack of quality in the pass. Cameron did well against Laudrup. Here's Gascoigne. He's been fouled by Cameron. Once again, Hearts allowing Rangers to have the ball in the back three as much as they want. Petric with a hopeful ball. McCoy's coming in the far post. Well, he found space brilliantly there. McCoy's in the box. Laudrup arrived late to support him, claiming I think he lost that in the lights, perhaps. It's a beautifully weighted pass in behind David Weir, and McCoy's just peeled off. Hasn't hit the shot as well as he wanted, but nevertheless it just indicates his ability to lose his marker inside that area. Jim Jeffries not happy on the Hearts bench. High for Hearts. Give it away. He's got it back and has a chance for Cameron to break. Bjorkman with the cross. High. Too obvious with the pass. Oh, that's picked it out. That's casual defensive play. Here's Robertson. Well, Gorham, I think, will tell you the angle's absolutely right there. Had that covered, but Robertson got a sniff of goal once again. Well, this is where John Robertson operates, and he's always got the ability to find a little bit of space, gets room for a shot, but never really troubles the goalkeeper. But, you know, if you give him a little chance, he'll always find the target sometime. Foul by Miller on Fulton. Free kick taken quickly by Hearts. Ritchie to Fulton. Robertson's lay off. This is Pye. Mackay. McCann. Well, Rangers somehow allowing Hearts to have the ball in their back four. Free kick for Rangers. Pushed by Pye on goal.
Yeah, I think it's a typical challenge going forward, and really he knows he's holding off Richard Gough. Gough stands his ground and rightly gets a foul. There's Charlie Miller. Cleland is offside. Well, just at well for Hearts, because he's very quick indeed. At the minute, Jock, I think that the Laudrup situation is causing Hearts all sort of problem, because he's not prepared to just stand and be marked. He's moving all over the pitch, and it's causing problems for the other Hearts defenders, because they're really not sure where the point of attack's coming from.
There's Laudrup setting up Alberts. Laudrup wants it back again. He's quick enough here against Ritchie. Well, there's the problem again. Ritchie complaining. He's going to be spoken to. I think that's all that will happen here. Yes, the Hearts defensive shape is really being destroyed to some extent by Laudrup.
It's a very difficult job for anyone, and really, I think Paul Ritchie's going to have all sorts of problems. See, the pass is in behind, and there you see Laudrup. I don't think there's much in the challenge, but nevertheless, you know, it's a difficult job to do. And Laudrup, as I say, is moving all over the place and picking up the space here and there.
Alberts with a free kick. Moore and Gough have joined Petric in the box. There's Petric. Good marking by Poynton. Hearts throw it is, quite correctly. There's David Weir for Hearts. One of the new men of the side this season, signing from Falkirk. interesting to see the men are missing from the Hearts side of the Cup final. Gary Locke, of course, great misfortune to be badly injured. Goal kick to Rangers. Alan McManus is on the bench. John Cahoon. Alan Johnston is now playing in France. And Dave McPherson is injured. They all played for Hearts. So a lot of changes being brought about by Jim Jeffries and Billy Brown, the Hearts management pairing. Paul Hegarty also gesticulating there. Dundee United hero for so many years. Here's Robertson. Free kick for Hearts. Fouled by Goff and Robertson. So Hearts looking for a quick reply to the opening goal from McCoist. Momentum of the attack is lost. Rangers 2 with all these changes. No David Robertson, Alan McLaren, Ian Ferguson, Stuart McCall, Gordon Jury or John Brown from the Cup final side. Oh, there's a dreadful tackle there by Mackay on Gascoigne. And no chance of playing the ball. Gascoigne takes no real exception. The referee's content to give the free kick.
Yeah. It's an indication of Gascoigne's enthusiasm and his ability to control the game, but really a reckless challenge by Gary McCann. He's very lucky not to find his name in the book.
Well, I wonder what Pasquale Bruno thought about that, having been booked for his tackle earlier on. Gascoigne to McCoist. Well, that's great sleight of foot. Laudrup trying to turn away from Ritchie, who made a good tackle. That's Weir. McCann. Almost put off there by Richard Goff. McCann against Goff. Good cross. Troublesome for Gorham. Well, that's the kind of wing play Hearts want from Neil McCann. Bellin now, being shown inside by Neil McCann. Miller. Now Gascoigne. Laudrup popping up on the right this time. Good turn by Moore, he was fouled by Bruno. Quick free kick. It's a rapidly developing feature of the play now, these quick free kicks, and it's good for the game, I think. Misunderstanding there, Neil Laudrup and his teammates. Point in now to Fulton. Cowan on the right, Robertson through the centre, Fulton on his left foot. Well, there's the problem for Robertson, the pace and the strength of Bjorkland.
It's a good move by Hearts, and we get a good bit of movement up front by John Robertson as well. I'm surprised that Stevie Fulton just didn't elect to have a little shot there, because good defended by Bjorkland, but I felt it was always on that the ball was going to go away from Robertson. It might well have been better to have the shot.
A little jersey pull resulted in a free kick to Rangers. Here's Charlie Miller. Down again. Cover provided by Bruno. Here's Laudrup. Clearance reaches Petrich. Colin Cameron now for Hearts on the right hand side. Pye goes ahead of him. Fulton looking for McCann. Covering Rangers player is Charlie Miller. Bolton now with the chance for the cross with that very talented left foot. Headed away easily by Alberts. Here's Laudrup with his shadow Ritchie. Great play by Alberts. McCoy wants the ball played long. Delivered as requested. Great save by Rousset. McCoy's playing with the enthusiasm of a youngster. Sparked off by the opening goal.
It's a magnificent piece of control on the edge of the box by McCoy. Good shot, but well saved by Rousseau. Excellent save by him. But Rangers are playing with a real bit of fluency when they're in possession.
Leading the line extremely well, McCoy. Up goes Petrich. Chance on there for Moore. It's played by McCoy. The second for Rangers. 26 minutes gone. And a nightmare comes back for Hearts.
I can't believe the poor marking in here. You know, McCoy is deadly inside that box. When it comes across, it comes into the middle. Look at the space he's got, right in the centre of the goal, and he doesn't miss him from then. But really, you know, very slack defensive cover by Hearts. Good header by Petrich to begin with, and when it gets to McCoy in there, he doesn't miss him very often.
Well, a record equaler now. League Cup scorer 50 times, matching Jim Forrest. One more for the record. Been breaking records for a long time, it would appear. And if you remember, his career really burst to life at Ibrox in 1984, where he had a very tough start. He was getting a bit of stick from the fans until he scored a hat-trick in the League Cup final 1984 to win that match. But he's never looked back since. Very long time ago.
It's been a tremendous performance up till now from Rangers, and really Gascoigne, who's been subdued in recent weeks, has really controlled the whole game. But there's that goal again, and look at the space that Alan McCoy's got, and thank you very much, sir. It's in the net. It's now 2-0.
Well, the story of the match so far, we haven't reached the half-hour mark yet. Well, Hearts normally known for their fighting spirit and the determination and commitment. They'll need all of that if they're to come back in this match. And they've been desperate to get one back anyway before half-time. But Rangers, when they settle in the lead, very difficult to turn over. Fouled by Goff. A day of celebration, the moment for all these Rangers supporters. Bolton's free kick. Well, what can Hearts do now, Billy? How do they turn this round?
Well, certainly what I think they've got to do is they've really got to get to grips in midfield, because Paul Gascoigne, who has really controlled the game, he's taken the ball off his defenders, he's been prepared to probe, he's been prepared to make passes and get them back, probe for that space, and up front, really I think it's suiting Laudrup to be man-marked because he's finding great space.
First real chance for Hearts, Colin Cameron shot. Poor throw out by Gorham, that's unusual, and here's Laudrup against Ritchie. Nowhere to go there, throw to Hearts. Well, Colin Cameron had an opportunity here without doubt.
This is a real chance, you know, inside, and Cameron's got a good shot, but straight at Gorham and really no trouble.
Robertson's layout, that's Pye into the path of Robertson. Look at the pace of Bjorkman getting across. What a terrific asset that is, that electric pace for a defender. Hustled immediately there by Alec Cleland. Fouled by Miller. What a confidence shown though by Neil McCann there. good movement, I think, from his teammates inside. That forced him to retain possession.
He looks lively enough. He hasn't had enough lot of the ball, but if he gets the ball, he's prepared to go at players, and I think that's exactly what happens. They need to make some traffic down either side and get some good balls into the middle.
Charlie Miller blocking the free kick. That's Poynton. Looking for Weir. Some work for Gordon Petric. 6'3" defender, leaping to that in front of David Weir. Putting some pressure on here. Deserve great credit for trying to come back. Look at that packed 6-yard box and the goal line in particular. Well won by Moore, protecting the near post. There's Mackay. That was blocked by Bjorklund. Cronin will be relieved about that. Mackay looking for his first goal of the season. They couldn't think of a better time to get it. Have to start all over again. Poynton at left back. Rich is left Laudrup for a second or two and then immediately checks to see where he is to adjust his position. Hyde did well against Petric. That's good play from Hearts. Fulton, no, looking for Pye. McCann. Goff's header, helped on by Petric. A good spell though from Hearts. And we're looking to cash in here in this spell of pressure. Pye, well tackled by Goff. Stumble there, allowing Poynton to step in. Pye again. Cameron took up good position. Cameron again trying to play it through for McCann on the return pass. It's back with Fulton. McCann content to accept the throw there. Well, this is a time you can really worry about Rangers too, because they're so adept at striking in the break, and Hearts will have to be careful. Here's Gascoigne. McCoy's come short. It's Gascoigne again. Here's Miller. Good passing from Rangers. Craig Moore has Alberts on the left, but Laudrup takes over. That's for Alberts. Cameron matched him all the way. Good work by Cameron. Not guilty in any way of ball watching there. He stayed with Alberts all the way.
You know, I don't think you can complain about Hearts' commitment or anything. I just honestly feel that the man-marking job hasn't worked with Laudrup, and it's probably better to back-to-back four and to possibly have a more settled look about them, because I think it's proven too much for them, that man-marking job. And really, Laudrup is picking up space, he's turning around and running, and Gascoigne so far has just controlled the game.
Strong challenge by Petric, Sean Pye. Stays down. Well, he's all right. Petric is being spoken to for this.
That's typical of the way Rangers have gone about the game. Petric keeps his eye on the ball, makes sure that he gets the ball into touch, and I don't think there was any problem there at all.
10 minutes till half-time. Well, the clearance is all arriving at Hearts players at the moment. Here's David Weir. Looking for Robertson. Came off Goff. That's a corner.
It's a decent ball in from a wide position. Robertson gets a little flick onto it, goes off for the corner, but if you can get enough balls into the area, Robertson will always be in or about them, and he's very difficult to mark in those areas.
McCann's corner. High at the far post. Could make nothing of that.
It's an interesting ball right across to the back post. I really think Pai should have done just a little bit better and got a bit more on it. But the danger is gone.
Well, Gascoigne has played with a lot of effect in the middle of the field for Rangers so far. Stayed out from any hurly-burly too. There's Moore. Now Laudrup. Good running by Cleland on the right. In early, Weir was on his own there against Gascoigne and McCoist. Cameron's come across here to the left-hand side, switching with Neil McCann, who's now on the right, looking for a pass from Stefan Ply, which he gets now. Confident running by McCann. One man too many. Yes, when Rangers can be so potent. Gascoigne has Alberts to the left, but Laudrup has found space, but he's gone offside. Laudrup, of course, very well used to being man-marked in his time, particularly in Italy in Serie A, in AC Milan and Fiorentina. Poynton trying to outrun Miller. Appeared to be obstruction. Referee said nothing wrong. Once again, he wants the game to go on. The Rangers have it back. Great layoff again from Laudrup. The support play was good from Moore. Bit of jersey holding by Cameron. Moore is strong enough to keep on going. Looks toward the referee. Moore is sad that his jersey held, no doubt about that. Keen to see Steve Coulter in possession much more often in the centre of the field. That's good play again by McCann. That's great running by McCann until he ran into Petric. Gascoigne takes the ball from him in the end. Good running by Laudrup, the cover provided by Bruno. Oh, good play by Bruno, and Laudrup induced into that bad tackle. He'll be booked, I think, for that. Well, how frequently have we seen that? That's a collector's item.
It certainly is a collector's item, but, you know, it's a late challenge. He doesn't get near the ball, and, you know, we've seen Bruno booked, so perhaps it's right that he should book Laudrup as well. But an astonishing incident as far as I'm concerned.
They both played for Fiorentina too. The spell, so they know each other. There's a bit of rivalry there, evident. Bruno won that particular joust. The referee showing he's not influenced by reputation when deciding yellow cards are due. Here's McCoist. In goes Bruno. Mackay. Bart's a return to the original formation with Cameron on the right and McCann on the left. Poynton looking for Robertson. Well, really, it's a very hopeful ball and a high ball through the middle for Robertson. Unlikely to cause much trouble. Alberts, McCoist. The angle not quite right on the pass for Laudrup. Good movement from Fulton in midfield. Striding away from Alberts. Good tackle though. The German international sliding that back. Here's Gascoigne. Coist to Petric. Gascoigne made a run and the interception was made by Brunel. Rangers have recovered from that Hearts flurry after the second goal. Good accurate passing again from Rangers. Gascoigne demands the ball again in the centre of the field. Nowhere to go there. Good running by Cameron. There the cross release looking for Robertson. Pass back causing Gorham no difficulty. Gary Mackay is worn the Hearts maroon. Oh, on a change trip 623 times. Incredible servant to Hearts. Gascoigne against Fulton. Laudrup. Now Charlie Miller. Here's Gascoigne. Looking for McCoist with an intricate little pass. A discussion going on. They don't agree, Gascoigne and McCoist. Fair old exchange there.
It wasn't after McCoist there, was he? He thought he should have read the script there, but he's having a magnificent game, Gascoigne is, and he's really saved himself for this occasion.
Well, the argument continued there for a few seconds. There's going to be trouble here for McCoist. I think for his exchange with Gascoigne. The referee is with McCoist here. Well, what a warning for McCoist, and it was an argument with Gascoigne, nobody else, and it became very heated indeed. There's a good back heel, and here's Mackay. Great ball in, Pye wanted it square. Corner kick's given. A real opportunity there for Hearts. Cameron playing it in for Fulton. Great goal by Fulton! The Coca-Cola Cup final has come alive! From the corner.
Just a little bit of slack defending here. You know, the ball comes into there. Steve Fulton does really well, turns in, tremendous strike into the net. Magnificent shot, a magnificent goal, but really just a little bit of slack defending by Rangers there, but all credit to Steve Fulton. He turns well on it, on his left foot, and finishes so well. Makes a real game of it now.
Well, that's the kind of quality Steve Fulton has shown from an early stage in his career. In that cup final appearance in 1989, then was the subject of transfer moves from Bolton Wanderers, Falkirk and Hearts. Always promised much, but that was real quality. No foul given. Laudrup goes down under the challenge from Ritchie. Hearts now with renewed belief. Pye was caught by Petric. It'll be a booking for the Rangers defender. Well, suddenly this cup final is extremely competitive.
Certainly not worried about dishing out a few yellow cards there, and certainly was in late there, Gordon Petric, and once again I don't think he's got a real cause for complaint.
Half time it is. The referee will not allow the free kick to be taken. Wow, what an incredible first half on this Coca-Cola Cup final. Arnie McCoist scored the first in 10 minutes and the second in 26. It looked easy for Rangers until Steve Fulton produced that goal a minute from half-time, which sets us up for a terrific second half.
It certainly was. It's astonishing that it's 2-1 because Rangers had really dominated the half, never looked in any trouble. 2 goals in front, playing comfortably, a little bit of slackness in defence, and all credit to Stevie Fulton. He's put his side into the chance, and right before half-time was always the best time to score.
So that's the position here on the commentary gantry. It's been outstanding entertainment all the way. With a score at half-time, 2-1 to Rangers. It's back to Dougie Donnelly.
Thank you, Jock. Yes, the cold weather all but forgotten. A thrilling first 45 minutes in this Coca-Cola Cup final. It has to be said, though, that Rangers did look to be moving towards a fairly routine victory until that remarkable Steve Fulton goal just a minute before half-time.
On Sky Sports 1 on Saturday at 8, as though it was going to be Ali McCoist's day. 2 goals from him, but Hearts have suddenly put a very different complexion on things just before half-time. Well, Gordon, the script was written anyway, wasn't it, for McCoist, I think?
Oh, he's got some record in this competition. It started well for Hearts, I thought they were right in the game when they lost that goal. It was a pity from that point of view. But you can't say they've played too badly, but it was a lovely ball in from Laudrup. McCoy's got a lot of space, but look at that for a finish. It's just picking his spot. Laudrup got away from Ritchie, he's man-for-man mark, but look at the space, too much space through the half of the defence there. Pulled apart, McCoy's quick turn on it. Rusey comes out to try and block it, no chance, but it's a great turn for Laudrup, you've got to say that. Just the yard of space he needed when Ritchie chased him. But look at McCoy, nobody near him, but the quick turn there and then the side foot into the net. Bad marking, you've got to say.
But had it not been for Gilles Rousset in the Hearts goal, and this was an important match for him, of course, then McCoist might have had a first-half hat-trick.
Yeah, Rousset had to make that save. He had that bad goalie loss in the final to come back from. But McCoist did really well. He was always wanting to shoot here, desperate to score in this game, and Rousset did well. Not a difficult height for him to deal with, but nevertheless he did very well.
And then, of course, McCoist did go on to score that second goal, and Hearts perhaps will be disappointed with the manner in which they gave it away.
Yeah, the problem is lack of height, I think, in their box at times, and Moore did well there, but McCoy's not picked up. Should have been some sort of reaction to him standing alone there, but the ball was delivered to the back post of Alberts, and Petric was the man he was looking for. Petric came across, got the header back across goal, did exactly the right thing, but Moore, rather than go for goal here, picks out Ali McCoy, which is very, very good vision in the box to do that. There's Petric well up there above Ritchie there for the header. Look at Moore there, just finding McCoy. McCoy's just got to turn it back across goal, but really maybe little Neil McCann maybe could have stepped off the post as soon as the first header went across, come out and man-for-man mark and release back challenging.
Well, in the Scottish Cup final back in May, it took a 3-0 deficit before Hearts finally scored, but this time at 2-0 down, they got a good response just before half-time.
I think they've played well. I think they've deserved to get something from the game. Cameron can only turn it across. Look at this first touch here from Fulton. It fills Moore, but he turns across and delivers it between Bjorklund and Goff there, and that's what fills for him. But the ball was taken short. It's obviously a work move there, the edge of the box, but the Rangers marking was pretty decent, but it was the first touch and the first turn from Fulton that creates the goal. The ball's delivered in here. He's back to goal. It's not an easy one to take. He has to just keep it down now. Gets Moore out of the way, and that's under his feet when he hits that one. It's away in the corner. It's an excellent finish. I don't think you can say that Hearts haven't deserved it. They've added a lot to this game. I felt sorry for the fact they were down 2-0. It was all about McCoy's finishing, but they've come back very well.
Do you think there's the spirit within this Hearts team to complete the comeback?
There's no doubt about it. I think they'll have a real lift from that. The fans got a lift. You can see the players. But the good thing was, thinking their heads down when they were 2-0 down, they continued to play their football. They continued to operate in the way they had done in the early part of the game. OK, they had 2 body blows and 2 goals, but it didn't really put them off that much.
Well, there are going to be some key players in this second half. Paul Gascoigne hasn't really exerted his influence too greatly yet for Rangers. Barry Mackay has limited his opportunities to do that. But on this heavy surface, can Hearts complete the comeback they've started, trailing 2-1 at half-time?
Rangers have made a very significant change. David Robertson has come on in the second half. He has replaced Alec Cleland. I would suggest that will mean Craig Moore to right back and George Alberts into midfield. So the Hearts team comes out exactly as they left at half-time, with a huge boost delivered by Steve Fulton's goal, and these Hearts supporters who were really, I think, pretty downbeat. So confirmation of the lineup for the second half. Moore in at right back, Robertson at left back for Rangers, George Albert's in midfield beside Gascoigne and Miller. Referee Hugh Dallas very careful with his stopwatch start. And we're underway again, and this opening burst will be absolutely crucial to the outcome of the final, I'm sure. There will have been some hard talking, I think, from both managers. Walter Smith concerned, I think, about a little bit of slackness creeping into the Rangers' play after they get into a 2-goal lead. And Jim Jeffries will be insisting that his players respond to that lifeline provided by Steve Poulton's goal. Rangers did sit back a bit after they scored the second goal and allowed Hearts to come back into the game with an attacking force. Ritchie is still man-marking Laudrup. No change in that tactic for the second half. That's Petrich. Rangers obviously taking the view that David Robertson, who may not have been strong enough to play 90 minutes, can play 45. He's in trouble here against Colin Cameron. Great save by Gorham. Cameron's opportunity. Gorham's a miraculous save again.
Magnificent pass for Pye. Colin Cameron nips in ahead of David Robertson. But there you are, that's Andy Gorham at his best, isn't it? 6 out of 4 diverts of danger. What a start to the second half that would have been for Hearts.
Well, that might indeed win the cup for Rangers, the save from Andy Gorham, but he's back on the ground now. He has been suffering from a hip injury. He did have to spread himself very significantly there to make that save.
Yeah, Colin Cameron gets himself in a great position. Good effort. He really wrong foots Andy Gorham there, but he sticks out that left leg. And I honestly think that he's perhaps damaged his knee in doing so, but what a valuable save for Rangers that one is.
Well, he's had it all right. Theo Steldas is on the bench for Rangers, but not required, at least for the moment. Gorham under severe pressure from David Weir on the goal line. The referee saw nothing amiss. Gorham stood his ground extremely well. Weir is a major threat in there. Good headed clearance there by Richard Goff, but this time the free kick has been given with attentions on Andy Gorham.
That's what you want from your centre-half, you know, when your goalkeeper's in difficulty. You know, it's a difficult one for a goalkeeper. You see how close David Weir is here, and he's not all that far from scoring, but Richard Goff gets up, saying, I'll do the business for you, Andy, just let me do my job, and does it so well.
There was a foul though by David Weir inside the area there. That's why the free kick was given. Here's Pye. Mackay. Well, Hearts may not have equalised, but they will have had further encouragement from that clear opportunity. David Robertson's first involvement in the play was to be beaten to the ball there by Colin Cameron. Foul committed by McCoist on Ritchie. Here's David Weir. Good play by Robertson. Now Fulton. Cameron. Robertson waited. Goff didn't. Now McCann running at Moore. Free kick's been given. 20-year-old Craig Moore.
Well, Neil McCann's looked lively all afternoon, and he's a little bit fortunate there to get a foul from it, but nevertheless, if you run at defenders, you'll always get something from it.
McCann over the free kick. David Weir is back in the penalty area, marked by Richard Goff. A clear header there for Fulton. He just was not picked up inside the box. What a start to the second half by Hearts.
It's a superb ball into the middle there, but look at the space that Fulton gets in. It's only that little head flick from Bjorkman that saves the day for Rangers.
What a difference a goal makes. The goal for Hearts. Petric doing well against Stefan Pye. That's Cameron. The opportunity is wasted. The Hearts have served notice. They're here to win this cup, all right. Petric and Gorham have a chat. Well, Jim Jeffries giving further encouragement there to his players. He certainly has fired them up for the second half. Well won by Poynton from Gascoigne. Picks out Pye. Robertson using his own pace there to get out of trouble, and he's won the goal kick for the Rangers. Well, it's been a harrowing start to the match for Robertson.
The Hearts have looked much livelier and much more confident at the start of this second half, and really that last little incident was only David Robertson's pace that got him out of jail, but you know, Hearts are... That goal has lifted them. That goal just before half-time has really lifted them, and they really want to make a game of it this second half.
The Rangers having to use Goran Petric for goal kicks with that injury to Andy Gorham. A hopeful ball towards Robertson, not the kind of service he wants, but that reaches Cameron from Petric's header. Well, Fulton. Well tackled by Miller. Strongly on McCann. Once again, certainly not the kind of service McCann wants either. Bruno to Weir. That's Cameron. Weir again. Well, superb play there by Hearts in the build-up on the right-hand side. Neil McCann complaining he was fouled by Craig Moore as Weir's delivered the cross.
It's really good build-up play from Hearts, and David Robertson tries to work that ball in there, but I don't think there was really anything intentional there, and I honestly can't see that Hearts had a claim for anything, but you know, perhaps a better produced ball from that position would have been interesting.
Rangers still to be seen as an attacking force in this second half. Paul Gascoigne, who was so impressive in the first half, really hasn't had a touch since the interval. All Hearts, here comes Cameron. Now Mackay. Poynton arrives late on the left-hand side. A shooting chance, perhaps. Well, very good ball, that, because John Robertson looked to make a deflection inside the penalty box. It certainly have left Gorham helpless.
He does really well, Neil Poynton here, and I think he's entitled to have a dig from there. Never really troubled Andy Gorham, but you know, Hearts have looked, they've seemed to have upped the game, they've upped the pace a bit. They've made life a bit more competitive in that midfield area, and really Gascoigne hasn't been seen as yet.
Well, Walter Smith animated there in his discussions with Archie Knox. Things certainly not going Rangers' way in the second half so far, but they still have that precious lead. Robertson to Petric. Here's Miller. Holding off Mackay. Loudrup on the right-hand side. Now Alberts. Thundering effort there from Alberts. Not easy to beat a goalkeeper of Gilles Rousset's class from that range.
He really does possess a tremendous shot, and you know, from this distance you wouldn't think there's a problem, but with his power of shooting, not all that far away.
Cross header. There goes Neil McCann. Oh, that's great play by McCann. Cleared by Goff. Robertson with the man waiting. Gascoigne again. Rangers want to see him in possession. Alberts trying to pound that inside Cameron. Here's Laudrup. Left Ritchie for dead. Banging there for a striker in the middle. They've both been sucked to the near post. I mean Robertson, who was in the striker position, and McCoist. There, the referee thought not. Poynton taken out late by Miller. He'll be booked for that. Poynton trying to play a 1-2. That's well spotted by the referee. The third Rangers player to be booked after Gordon Petric and Ryan Laudrup. Only Pasquale Bruno for Hearts has been yellow carded. Good tackle by Alberts. Here's Gascoigne. Couldn't take the ball with him. He was fouled though by Fulton. Not a great deal in that one perhaps, a break for Gascoigne. Robertson for Laudrup. Faced again by Ritchie. Over the cross for McCoist. The covering player was Poynton, who did very well indeed for Hearts. Rangers getting themselves into gear now in the second half after a very slow start. They're outgunned by Hearts. Richard Gough moves forward with Gordon Petric. Blocked by Poynton. That's good elusive play by Cameron. Fine running. Outstanding run, but he needs someone to give him support. Very slow in arriving. Robertson's return pass for Weir. In goes Robertson, David Roberts that is. Poynton to McCann. Trouble for Moore. There'll be trouble here for Moore. Flying elbow. Well, Craig Moore is in trouble here, and the yellow card is shown. He's certainly having problems with McCann.
Well, McCann's prepared to run at him, and really, he's got to combat that run, but he stands, he clearly impedes him, and you know the referee is right. Well, he felt that, all right. Robertson takes the free kick. Determined marking inside the area by Björkman. This is Alberts. Well intercepted by Ritchie. Tremendous run by Neil McCann, cuts inside. Beats it, what a lovely ball in the middle, and you put those balls in there and John Robertson's about, something sure to happen. Tremendous run this, cuts inside, Craig Moore beats Petric to the ball, lovely ball in the middle there. And John Robertson says thank you very much, and what a game we've got in our hands now.
Hearts have come back from the dead. Neil McCann providing that bit of magic in the left suggest by the yellow card for Moore a moment earlier, which meant that Moore could do nothing about his run without being in serious trouble. Fulton made the tackle. Well, that's a major test this for Rangers. Very seldom have they pulled back from a 2-goal lead. I find it very hard to remember when that last happened. Do they have the resilience here and the determination to win the tie all over again and win the final all over again? McCoy goes down under pressure from Poynton. Hearts required to be very careful here, vulnerable frequently after scoring. A feature of so many matches. Long way out for Alberts, but he may fancy this. McCoy will spin for the rebound from the edge of the wall. Got it away from the wall that time, Alberts. A little murmured oath in German, perhaps.
It's an astonishing distance, but although he hits it with a lot of power, he doesn't really get anywhere near target. And really, to me, it's a waste of a free kick.
Well, for a spell in the first half, it looked as though the misery of May would return. That's certainly not the case. Bjorklund quick enough to get across there on Robertson. Gorham handicapped a little by the injury sustained, making a great save earlier on from Colin Cameron. No foul given there. The referee right on the spot to tell Fulton to get up and get on with things. So here's Pasquale Bruno. But why has the initiative switched so much, Billy, do you think?
Oh, basically, I think Hearts have started to believe in themselves. I think when it was 2-0, they felt the game was beyond them. Then all of a sudden they get a goal, they pick it up, and Jim Jeffries has also told them that midfield there where Gascoigne was getting all the room in the world in the first half has really been tightened up, and they've lifted the game. They look a yard sharper, and certainly young Neil McCann has really turned up. Look, he threatened in the first half. I think since Cleland has gone off, he's enjoyed it much more. He run at Craig Moore, and Craig Moore find it difficult to contain him.
So Rangers really have not profited from their change at half-time. They looked more solid before the interval, with Moore in midfield, Alberts at left wing back, and Cleland at right back. There's Gascoigne. Well read by Bruno. The Rangers really have to find a way to get Gascoigne back involved in the play in the middle of the field. There's Pye stepping away from Bjorklund. Won back by Gascoigne. Here's Alberts. And now Robertson. Rangers wanted to see him making some of those long runs on the left-hand side. He got the chance now, perhaps, from Alberts' pass. It's well read by Weir. Excellent defending. Robertson battling well against Bjorklund. Thought he was fouled. The Hearts bench certainly thought so. Jim Jeffries giving the linesman an earful for this as Gascoigne breaks into shooting position. He's done it! The spark of genius again, just what is required. Quiet start to the second half, and then this flash of inspiration.
Well, just when you think that he's disappeared, he's gone for a rest. What a magnificent goal he conjures up. Runs straight to the heart of the Hearts defence. Knows exactly what he's after. Sees the space and plays it in ever so delightfully into that corner of the net. He truly is a genius. What a magnificent finish that is. No chance for the goalkeeper at all.
Rousset disconsolate. He had no chance. Gascoigne left him for dead. Fouled by Mackay. Mackay will be spoken to for that. Well, what an incredible final. 3-2 to Rangers. But you have the distinct feeling There's still a lot more in this match to come. It's the way Gascoigne passed the ball into the corner of the net there. There was no attempt at real power.
No, he knew exactly what he was after. The important thing was he'd had a little rest. I think he'd had a little holiday there, and then when he went to the heart of the defence, he saw the space in front of him, knew exactly what he wanted to do, and delivered it perfectly.
Well, Hearts will be very disappointed indeed that that lead, or that equalising goal, couldn't be held on longer because they were only 4 minutes on level terms. And Rangers, of course, answering a lot of questions, Gascoigne in particular, producing the goods just when they were required. Well, can Hearts come back again? Here's Gascoigne once more. Oh, he's done it again! It's a remarkable play by Gascoigne. He's won the cup without question for Rangers. And don't overlook the quality of the return pass from Charlie Miller in this move. Walter Smith animated on the track. And little wonder.
Look at that, he fights so hard for the ball. Plays a delightful 1-2. Gets the return pass, and look at the composure. Again, it's a pass into the net. He doesn't try and smash it. He just delightfully sees it. This early part of it, fought for the ball there. Again, he goes right to the heart of the defence. Delightful 1-2 with McCoyson. Thank you very much. There's another one.
Towards the bench to his manager Walter Smith. The man has shown so much faith in him. Well, Pye thought he was fouled. The referee disagrees. Rangers have possession, but they know not to underestimate the fighting spirit of Hearts. Here's Pye. Well tackled by Alberts. Well now, that was a clumsy one by Gorham and Weir. Well, David Weir, remember, was ordered off in the league match at Ibrox. Got himself involved with Gordon Jury. Andy Gorham getting himself a bit upset there. Well, I think he was a shade lucky because he did barge into him as the ball was going out for the corner. Done away again by Robertson. The referee having a very careful look at the Weir-Gorham confrontation on the goal line. Weir deliberately right in front of Gorham to give him a problem with his height and aerial power. Close together again. Well, that's a little bit explosive potentially. Getting it away this time. Bad tackle by McCoist. Completely beaten by the skill of McCann. The apology offered instantly. I think that was just completely beaten rather than malicious. Cann's free kick's a good one. Coming in by point, and that was a good chance to test the Ranger defence again. Trying to drive that low across the face of goal, I think.
Neil McCann's put in some good balls from, particularly from this right-hand side. Neil Pointer really should be doing better than that. He had time to bring that one down and perhaps distribute the ball into mid of it. A little bit careless.
Well, they gave it all they had Hearts at the start of the second half. It paid off in terms of equaliser, but they could not subdue Gascoigne indefinitely. clearly agreed with that decision. McCann back in the left touchline, but he's caused so much trouble for Hearts. Shown inside by Moore, but he's determined to go outside. Another foul, surely. Well, that looked to be a foul. A challenge by Moore. You'll have to be very careful, Craig Moore. There's something of a roasting out there against McCann. Gascoigne. Oh, that's great play again, McCoist. Gascoigne wants it back. Charlie Miller has possession. Here's Gascoigne again. Laudrup. Miller. Oh, that's unlucky. I think he had the beating a point in there, but his footing didn't stand up to that. McCann. Stefan Pye assesses the options. A good clearance that by Joachim Björklund. So pacey at the back, he really can recover. And the situation seemed lost. McCann to Fulton. There's Weir. Knocked on by Cameron. Rattling header from Björklund. Alberts to Laudrup. Possession retained. Fine play by Bruno. Robertson doing well after Pye held it up for him. McCann again away from Moore. It's a great ball in. Well, Hearts' tactics now becoming clear. Get the ball to Neil McCann as much as they can.
Certainly has had a magnificent second half, hasn't he? And he's enjoyed the aspect of getting the ball to his foot. Takes it past Craig Moore here and delivers a beautiful ball between the goalkeeper and the defenders. And you know, it's all it's asking is somebody to be there at the right time. But really, Hearts could do worse than to look up any time they see him, lay the ball at his feet and let him attack those defenders.
Bruno hoists it in hopefully. Goff underneath that. Point into Pye. Tackle from Moore. He wanted to throw. Lost in vain. Back now with Gary Mackay. Wilton. Showing too much of that to Charlie Miller. Here's McCoist. Gascoigne. The man on the run is Alberts. A chance for Rangers. Well, the Hearts defence stands up to that. Even McCoist was deceived by Alberts, I think. George Alberts had a shooting chance, but on his weaker side, the right. Counter from Hearts. Cameron. There's Mackay. Tackle from Robertson. Robertson leaves that to Mackay. This is Pye. Closed down rapidly Cameron by Petrich. Point into Robertson. Excellent tackle by Goff. More work required. A magnificent save by Gorham. Wow, he's demonstrating again that a few better in the business worldwide. You know, John Robertson does so well there to get the ball back, and Poynton will never get a better touch on it than that. But what a save. Well, Neil Poynton held his head in his hands there after Gorham's save. McCann breaking through there, outnumbered in the end. That's Björklund, that's a good pass. Here's Alberts. Laudrup on his left-hand side. He's the only support. Got to time the pass for him. Well, Ritchie did well, sticking very close to him. Here's David Robertson. Albert's again finding space. Gascoigne inside him. Crunching tackle came from Poynton. Here's Pye. Well, not enough support really. Only John Robertson going through the middle. The midfield players are slow in supporting. At the stage of the match, of course, where stamina is a big factor. Hearts really have put a great deal into this match. They have worked extremely hard and are entitled to be feeling the pace now. So here's Petrich with David Robertson. Bjorklund leaves it now to Gascoigne. The Hearts still looking for that opening, which would give them a chance for a grandstand finish, because had that header from Poynton gone in, it really would have been so tight again. Fulton. Cameron's gone through the inside right channel. Closed out there by Gascoigne. Into the middle it goes for Charlie Miller. Loudrup up front with McCoist. McCoist is offside. Good cross running there between Loudrup and McCoist. Hearts trying to keep their shape. Believe in the system, and they really want this man in possession as much as possible. He's now being doubled up with Charlie Miller, the first man to challenge him. He's away from him. Now he's away from Moore. Terrific delivery again. Well, Rangers at the moment have no answer to McCann on that left-hand side. Bilton as Weir coming forward. Hearts have to take some chances now. David Weir slicing that somewhat. Scored 4 times for Hearts from his defensive position. That's a valuable return for man playing at the back. So a change going to be made here. Stefan Pye is being withdrawn, the French international striker. And the replacement, the powerful figure of Darren Beckford, a player you, Billy, know very well.
Well, I'm surprised it has been made earlier, because with McCann having all that freedom and that running on the left-hand side, he'll get some good balls in the middle. And the one thing that Darren Beckford is, he's good near, he's big and he's quick, and at this stage of the game it might be a very valuable and right substitution.
So Beckford started out at Manchester City, and was at Oldham, trying to revive his career at Tynecastle. David Robertson sprinting clear on the left. Beckford recognised the danger. Here's Loudrup. They're breaking the ball off Beckford. Albert says Gascoigne inside. Rangers happy to retain possession now, take the sting out of the play. Hearts want to keep the pace up. Rangers want to calm it down. That's Moore. Looking for McCoist. He's there ahead of Bruno. It's good play from Rangers. Here's Gascoigne again. Gascoigne allowed to come forward. Well, how the Hearts defence backed off him, I really don't know, because he's really got into that very dangerous position so easily.
He knows exactly what he's after, doesn't he? But, you know, Hearts really got to come down and close them up, and he'll be annoyed with himself because he probably felt that was a real chance.
Here's McCann. First point of defence is Charlie Miller. Fouled by Miller. Fulton has Mackay beside him. Now Weir. Cameron. Good tackle by Robertson. He's now got himself into the pace of the game. Caught out badly right at the start of the second half when he came on as substitute by Colin Cameron. And Andy Gorham saved the day. Back it comes to McCann. Now Steve Poulton. McCann drops off deep to take possession. McCoist goes to help the defence. Still McCann almost gets past 3 Rangers play. He made 2, but not the third. It was Charlie Miller. 10 minutes left in the match. Rangers with his 4-2 cushion, but on a knife edge every time Hearts come forward, especially on the left-hand side. Good challenge by Ritchie. Over the piece, Billy. Paul Ritchie's done that too badly against Laudrup.
Well, certainly in this second half, things have tightened up, but I think that's because of, Gascoigne's involvement has really been restricted a fair bit. But, and I think that's something that's happened. But in fairness to Hearts, they've made a real game of it, and it's been a magnificent final and a good advert for football.
So Hearts drawing in all their reserves of stamina and courage, but a big effort in the last 10 minutes to save this. Steve Poulton, the man who gave them hope just before half-time, that excellent goal. Now McCann has given them hope throughout the second half, a sparkling display. Easily beaten that time by Moore. Perhaps feeling the effects of the occasion now after so much hard work. Here's Laudrup. He's away from Ritchie. That's for McCoist for his hat-trick. Dejection for McCoist. Chances don't come better.
But this is just typical what makes Laudrup so difficult, Mark. But really, I'm totally surprised that McCoist missing the target from there.
We really have provided a celebration and a half, I think. Still hope for Hearts. Good running by Cameron. And a fine effort to the end. He's played well too for Hearts. Well, hanged his head there a bit, but it was excellent work to get in the shooting position.
Well, it's a great run that takes him in there, but I really felt he perhaps might have been elected better to look for John Robertson there. But you're inside the area, you're entitled to have a shot at goal.
Goff did well, despite a bit of buffeting there from Robertson. Hard straight play again by McCann. Back pass. Looking for Robertson. Now McCann. Poulton and Beckford wait in the middle. Overhit the cross though. Poulton returns it. Time there for Goff. That's a bad-headed clearance. Cameron. Robertson. Good recovery by Goff. Alberts. Gascoigne in the centre wants the ball. McCoist on the right-hand side. Laudrup coming in from the left. Space created there for Alberts. There's Alberts again. Fine goalkeeping. Well, what a good ball it was by Laudrup into his path, spinning into that position.
The thing you've got to admire, though, Gascoigne has been involved in the game to the same degree in the second half, but he's produced some real magical moments, and that last pass was absolutely magnificent.
McCann. Hearts desperately looking for a goal here. Set up the big finish. Come close so frequently now. They must believe they can do something against the Rangers defence. They scored 2 good goals. They forced about 3 excellent saves from Andy Gorham. Here's Cameron. Supported by Weir. Aiming for Beckford. Clumsy touch by Beckford. Very hard to get into a final play at this pace, so late, and just to the face quickly. Still Laudrup. McCoist again. Gascoigne calls the ball through the middle. Here's Gascoigne. They had Alberts to the left, but Colin Cameron read the danger. What a good match he's had. McCann again, forced inside this time by Miller. Determined to go outside. Petrich comes across. Good tackle, strong, accurate, well timed. Loping away from the young winger. Goes to Miller. Laudrup. Possession will be the order of the day now for Rangers with this 2-goal cushion. Laudrup, wrestled there by Ritchie. Free kick conceded. Laudrup picks out Alberts. Ambitious pass, trying to play that past two Hearts players. An offside decision has been acknowledged by the referee. Here's Weir. Found space again. Well, that was intended for Gascoigne, but miscued by Miller. So 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Bit of time when Andy Gorham had treatment. So we added to this, so still time for Hearts. Strong challenge by Robertson. Here's Mackay. Robertson. Mackay. Tackle came from Robertson. No question that being a pass back. Oh, the announcement there of the man of the match. The man who's on the losing side just now, Neil McCann. Thoroughly deserved the award. Here he goes again. Fulton. Well read by Goff. Quick reactions in defence. Gascoigne is away from Pasquale Bruno. Faced now by Poynton. Miller. Laudrup on the outside. Oh, vicious that from Miller with Laudrup in such good position to the right hand side. That's Fulton. It's easily mopped up by Robertson. Well, the whistle is gone. Robertson seemed to have the advantage there. Walter Smith checks how long to go. Only a minute and a half plus injury time. First trophy of the season appears to be safely tucked away now. It's hard earned though. Hearts made sure of that. Such a spirited comeback after a disastrous start. That's a good ball, that, from Gorham to Robertson. Here's Alberts. Eased out of that by Mackay. Headed away by Bjorklund. Space again for Gascoigne. Looks up to assess the options, retains possession. The gap opens up, that's from McCoist. Well, how Gascoigne found McCoist in that position was quite remarkable. There was really no way through to McCoist, it appeared. Gascoigne found it.
He's got tremendous ability and he knows exactly where the position of other players is, and that beautiful reverse pass found McCoist, and I'll be annoyed that he didn't do better.
Here's David Weir for Hearts, another who's played very well in the match. Foul by Bjorklund, surely, yes, the free kick's been given, and Bjorklund is going to be booked. He did hold him quite deliberately there. So a late opportunity here for Hearts from the set piece. Gorham lines up the shot, two-man wall. McCann, I'm sure, will not attempt a shot at goal here. He'll be looking for one of his teammates in the middle, just like that. It's scored by David Weir. Time running out for Hearts, but they're back within a goal of Rangers. The Rangers defence caught napping. David Weir scores. Well, really, McCann's free kicks have caused a problem all night long. But look at the space that David Weir's got in there, and really Andy Gordon's entitled to ask questions of his defence here, but all credit to Hearts, they've made a real game of this. Well now, time the enemy for Hearts. We're into stoppage time now. Well into stoppage time. Can Hearts produce a total miracle here? Here comes Fulton. Now Weir. Mackay, they have to have the ball played forward quickly. McCoist is backtracked and point and do some marking. Cameron. Dumped away by Goff. The referee checking his watch regularly here. The Rangers supporters anxiously waiting for this final whistle. What a contribution Hearts have made to the final. Bjorkman's header, that's Robertson. Returned by Bruno, up and under. Goff wins it for Rangers. Moore plays that up the line. The referee brings the game to an end. Rangers have won the Coca-Cola Cup. It's been a dramatic final all the way. Neil McCann congratulated there by Ali McCoist. Swallow strips contemplated. Paul Gascoigne won the game in the end for Rangers with two splendid second half goals after Hearts had come back from the two goals scored by McCoist in the first half through Steve Fulton and John Robertson. It's been a marvellous final. Hearts have contributed hugely, but Rangers had the genius in the end of Gascoigne. So Andy Gorham was a hero. Several fine saves in key moments, no chance with any of the goals. Greeting Pasquale Bruno there. Well, the Rangers supporters had to breathe uneasily for some time in that match, but in the end, the first major trophy of the season goes back to Ibrox after a 3-year gap. And the presentation ceremony being prepared here. But the congratulations among the Rangers players going on. Jim Jeffries shaking hands with all these players, as well he might. They've given him everything. And they certainly have made up for the cup final they've been in May with a great effort. And he's complaining there, Jim Jeffries, to Jude Dallas. Well, there's a debate going on, Jude Dallas and Jim Jeffries, about a goal Rangers scored. Paul Ritchie, that marking role, and Brian Laudrup, he stuck the task very well indeed. But Gascoigne came back to haunt Hearts. Gary Mackay, irate about something. What he wants to do, I don't know. Complaining about something. Well, Hearts' passions are high here. So, Walter Smith is with his 11. Walter Smith is with his 11.
Walter, very many congratulations. A classic cup final.
Yeah, it's terrific. Delighted to have won. Felt it was a very good game and one that everybody that took part can be proud of.
At 2-0, it was shades almost of May. Were you guilty of perhaps taking your foot a wee bit off the pedal at that point?
I think we've got to give Hearts a bit of credit. We started the game very well, played very well the first half hour. Hearts had the best of the next half hour of the game, played very well indeed. And after that, Paul Gascoigne got two quick goals, which took a bit of the stopping out of them. But credit to them, they came back, scored in the late in the game, and it was a terrific cup tie.
You asked Paul to put his problems behind him today. He did exactly that for you.
Well, he played very well at a spell in the game, and two terrific goals from him.
Right until the end, they made it very tight. What was your blood pressure doing at the end?
God, it was well up long before then.
Congratulations.
Trophy Rangers manager Walter Smith. It's his 11th trophy as Rangers manager. It's a remarkable record. There's still a bit of aggravation down there among the Hearts players. Not sure what all that's about. Jim Jeffries having word still with the referee. I'm not sure what's upset Jim Jeffries so much, but he's having a fair old go at the referee. Presentation now for the Hearts players, the losing side going up. The presentation being made by Charles Brock, Operational Marketing Director at Coca-Cola UK. And the Hearts supporters reflect their feelings about their team. They've been served proudly by the Hearts team this afternoon, and they're showing their appreciation. Colin Cameron getting a loser's medal to have the winners he got with Raith Rovers 2 years ago. Neil Craig, the league president, on the left. Peter Donald, the league secretary, on the right. Charles Brock in the middle. Jeremy Goss goes through, substitute not used by Hearts. And now the match officials go forward. The Hearts supporters and the Rangers supporters in unison, giving a bit of stick to Hugh Dallas, but over the piece, handled the game well. Dougie Main from Bonnybridge. And Alan Freeland from Aberdeen, the match officials. Jim McCluskey, the fourth official. Now the moment for the Rangers supporters. Presentation ceremony for the Coca-Cola Cup. Walter Smith hugely relaxed now. Archie Knox too. Wasn't always like that in the match though. On that familiar path to collect the trophy. Done it so many times as Rangers captain. He goes to do it again. The trophy held aloft to the Rangers fans. Andy Gordon, who made a big contribution for Rangers despite losing 3 goals, a number of excellent saves. Brian Laudrup still managed to cause problems despite the man-marking job done so well by Paul Ritchie. Charlie Miller, the 20-year-old, youngest player on the side. David Robertson went through this with many times for Rangers and for Aberdeen before that. George Albertz gets his first trophy in Scottish football. The same for Joachim Björklund, the Swede. Craig Moore, the young Australian. And Paul Gascoigne gets a terrific ovation for a marvellous performance capped by 2 magnificent goals. Ali McCoist the same. Forgot to collect his medal, Paul Gascoigne. No such forgetfulness from Ali McCoist. And Gordon Petric, who won a Cup Players' medal for Dundee United against Rangers in 1994. Alec Cleland, who was off at half-time. Here's Elders coming through there. Peter Van Bossen. What a terrific atmosphere still inside Celtic Park after this marvellous cup final. So the lap of honour will perhaps be carried out, but after the photograph session, a terrific setting this now at Celtic Park for a big match. 50,000 people here. No one has left the ground, I would suspect. Not even Hearts supporters, because they have everything to be proud of in their team's performance. So, Rangers, Coca-Cola Cup winners of 1996. You'll see these pictures in the papers in the morning. Richard Gough wants to end his career at Rangers with a treble. The first leg has been achieved successfully. Andy Gordon peering to the crowd, looking for someone he knows. Ali McCoist is with Hazel.
Ali, well played. A record 9 winners' medals, you've done it.
Oh, I'm pleased. Hearts made his battle all the way. Credit to them, they came back with 2-0 down. I thought we were there. they made this battle. It's just a magic feeling, magic feeling.
How shocked were you when they made it 2 each?
Well, I knew they would come out at us in the second half, and I don't know what to put in me McCann's feet at half time. I could do with some of that, and to their credit, they scored a good goal through Robbo, but Gascoigne's second goal was superb.
Your first goal, lovely meet interplay with Brian Laudrup.
Laudrup's, you're always going to get chances like that with Laudrup, but he plays lovely football, and it's just a matter of make yourself available for him, and thankfully it went in.
The second one a header.
Unlike me, I know. I normally wear hats like yours in the box. I'm thankful I got my header. I think it was a Craig Moore header, and knocked it in. I was pleased.
Congratulations, enjoy your night.
Thanks very much. I'll be here.
Walter Smith and Richard Gott have been together for so many years in their joint careers. Paul Gascoigne savouring the moment here. Archie Knox there also, the assistant manager, out with the players. Well, there are interviews going on there, radio reporters on the pitch as well. Photographers everywhere. Remember, this game only passed an inspection 1 hour before the start, and what a treat we would have missed had it been postponed till Wednesday night when it would have been due to be replayed. The Rangers fans staying to show their appreciation for this terrific match and the performance of the winning side. Ali McCoist always quick to snatch the headgear, respond to the crowd. End of the ground emptying now slowly, the Rangers fans staying in numbers. Miserable winter's afternoon, but that's all been forgotten in the context of a marvellous final. And the pitch certainly proved to be absolutely ideal for the occasion despite the snow and the sleet. And Walter Smith continuing his incredible record as Rangers manager. 11 trophies since April 1990, one not including the championship won that season. Got him there, blinding Davy Dodds. Well, despite the success of the years before, these Rangers players clearly enjoying this to the full again. Terrific feed to the football this is now. Well, the man who won the game for Rangers was Paul Gascoigne.
Paul, fantastic. 2 goals, you really lifted the cup final today.
Yeah, well, it was good. It was good all-round team performance. The lads depending on what Hearts deserved their 3 goals. It was just so good that we got 4.
In a personal sense, it's come at a terrific time for you, this boost.
Yeah, well, I've still got all that problems at the sort out, but everything's come along nicely, hopefully. And I can start improving my game the way I used to play.
What about the backing of the fans?
Fantastic fun, brilliant. This is what it's all about, playing my Rangers.
Congratulations, Paul.
Gascoigne anxious to rejoin his teammates with the trophy. No matter how much success these players enjoy, every trophy means something. This one clearly means a great deal to these players. It means the treble is on, and that is always the target at the start of the season.
Richard, this is going to be your final season with Rangers. It's got off to a terrific start, personally.
Well, yeah, I said before, I'd love to end up winning the treble. We made things very difficult for ourselves there today, but I'm disappointed with the way we played, because we never played really well, but I'd rather be disappointed with the way we played and still have won the trophy than have played well and not won it at all.
How much credit do Hearts deserve for coming back at you in that way?
They played very well. I think, looking at
the game from where I was, they was probably the two outstanding players on the field, with young McCann and Cameron as well as David Weir. You could say maybe three of them played really, really well. And August McCoist managed to get a couple of goals, and Gascoigne two special goals without doing very much in the game.
Well, it's been a terrific game. I'm sure you're going to get one of the real classic cup finals that I'm sure you've played in.
Oh, definitely, for goals anyway.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Hazel. Thank you.
Well, an incredible final. We've seen many of these. Billy, you've seen more than I have and played in many. What did you make of this one?
Well, I thought it was an absolute magnificent final. I can't remember one with such drama, such excitement, and indeed such spectacular goals. All credit to Hearts. I thought they were dead and buried, but they came back to make a real game of it. When it went 2-2, I thought they were under a real chance, but I reckon without Gascoigne, for me, he was the outstanding player on the pitch today, and at the end of the day, his brilliance through those two goals in the second half certainly sent that trophy Rangers' way.
So the happy Rangers group there, led by the manager Walter Smith. It's been a terrific afternoon's entertainment. Hearts deserve enormous credit for their contribution. For the winners of the Coca-Cola Cup are Rangers.
Yes, absolutely, I agree totally with Jock Brown. Simply the best being played to celebrate Rangers' 20th League Cup final win. It could equally apply to the final itself. A feast of entertainment. Willie, as good as you've seen, perhaps?
Yeah, great game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Had everything. Two very competitive teams. Had controversial incidents, goals, had a lot of good football as well, and it really swung from Rangers to Hearts.
The ball first half and making passes, but this half he's picking the ball. Look at that. He's run 20 yards, and again, like McCoy's finish, didn't he burst the ball, just a nice side foot into the corner. And that's what you expect from people like Gascoigne and Loudrup, to turn matches, and Rangers were under the cosh, and he's just got them back into the cup final.
Given a bit of room, to be fair, the Heartsmen stood off a little bit. Well, I'm not asking for you to criticise defenders again, because it was a goal of great genius, but he was given a lot of room, wasn't he?
Yeah, he does a business beating Mackay, but it does open up for him. But he knows where it's going. He looks up, he knows it's going in that corner, gets on his right foot, drives in. Loudrup's taking men away. McCoist has drifted to the back post. The gap opens up and he kills it into the far corner. No chance. It's inch perfect. It's a great goal.
It wasn't, and the second, perhaps even a better goal. How would you rank them, Murdoch?
It's difficult to say. I think in the cup final, when you've just scored one and then you go on the run again and then you finish it, quite magnificent.
Yeah.
But as I say, people like Gascoigne, they went quiet for the 20 minutes, as Willie said. Rangers went really quiet. They couldn't get a hold of the ball. And I'm sure Walter was delighted when Gascoigne started getting a hold of it and he started running with the ball. As soon as he starts doing that, the game turned Rangers' way again.
Let's take a look at that second Gascoigne goal then. The two coming very close together. The stage when Hearts really were on top, they've got it back to 2-2. What about this one, Willie?
Again, it's good individual skills, but a nice combination with McCoy's, and he really finishes it well. You've got to give credit to McCoy's because, again, he drifts away from his marker. But again, both goals individually superb by Gascoigne. Second one, he's got a link with McCoy's. Good goal from Walter Smith's point of view, excellent goal. Gascoigne did get more room in the second half, but Walter Smith got to take credit for that. Changed the system, put Petric into midfield, allowing Gascoigne to get more of the ball and cause the problems that he's caused, as we see here. Nice one too, into his path again, and really finishes well.
I think a lot of times you look at it, Dougie, you've just scored one similar from a similar area, and you're maybe tempted to hit it here. But look at the vision. McCoy's just peeled off. Went for the 1-2, but the ball's underneath him here, but he still had enough about himself just to put the ball in the bottom corner. Yeah,
it was a supreme performance by Paul Gascoigne, but he was one of just many outstanding players today. Let's catch up on the two Hearts goals and talk principally about their start to the half, Mother, because...
Richard, your last League Cup final for Rangers, and it's a winning one. How do you reflect on the game?
I don't think we played particularly well, Davey, but I mean, in cup finals, as long as you get the result, that's the main thing. I thought Hearts played really well. I thought Rangers probably had the three best players as far as I could see, really. The young left winger played really well, McCann, Cameron, Big Davy Weir, they all played really well. But I would say we got the goals at the right times. We went 2-0 up, maybe took our foot off the pedal a wee bit, and let them come back into the game, and then we score right away, which is very important. And Gascoigne gets two good goals that only he can score, really, and that was the end then.
What did Walter say at half-time? Because Hearts had scored just before the break and appeared to take a real lift from that one.
Yeah, I think, when it went to 2-0, I definitely don't think we played very well at all. We let them come right back into the game, maybe instead of, as in the Scottish Cup final, we killed them off. Today we never killed them off, and there was a lot of words said in the dressing room, put it that way, Actually didn't help too much because Hearts came out and really still ran over the top of us, but like I said, once they got to 2-0, Gascoigne produced a special bit of magic they can always do, and that was the end of it.
Congratulations, Richard. Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, David.